Hi everyone. I just wanted to clarify something that I don't think I clarified in the last video. I might have done, but I want to clarify it again. When it comes to the electronic weaponry, it's not just your brain that's attacked. When I talked about the different ways that the brain is attacked in the Saturn Chronicles 9 video, I was talking specifically about my ability to walk and about where some of the pain was coming from. But as much as we can definitely be attacked in the brain, and as much as we are attacked in the brain first, because that's where the radiation has to come through, it doesn't negate the fact that direct energy weaponry is still used on us, and acoustic weaponry is still used on us and other parts of our body. It can be. And not just through the brain either. Like I said, it's a matter of, I don't think I said this, but I can't remember if I said this. You see, the brain trauma messes with your memory. But from what I tried to say before, the way it works is that the acoustic weaponry, it puts pressure on your body, but it kind of like deteriorates your body. It kind of implodes your body in a way. With directed energy weaponry, it's a lot more simple than that. Your body's being burned. Do you know what I mean? Your skin's being burned, your organs are being burned. So, attacks on the brain do not negate the effects of the weapons on other parts of the body. I just want to say that. It's just that because of an accidental discovery I made, I realized why I was in so much pain and why I was going through so much. I knew it was because of the torture. I just didn't get a full grasp of how it was done until I banged my head, and, I'd always wondered why certain parts of the brain were being tortured, and now I know why. But yeah, the directed energy weaponry is about burning the skin and burning the organs. It burns through your body, whereas the acoustic weaponry, it pressurizes your body from the outside. It bears down on you. Because, sound has calories in it and sound has its own weight. So it pressurizes the body and pressurizes the body's organs in its own way. So all that to do with the brain, it was not to negate the wounds that are inflicted. I mean, you've seen the wounds on my face, and there have been wounds during the autopsy on somebody's heart. So, it's not to negate the wounds that can be inflicted by directed energy weaponry directly. It's just that in this case, sometimes parts of the brain can be responsible for your injuries, as well as, acoustic attacks and directed energy attacks on other parts of the body. And of course, there's a psychological element as well. And, there's a lot of different things that go into wearing a person down. That's why these weapons are called non-lethal, because it takes multiple, it takes continual daily torture in order to get the right effect on a person, like aging them more quickly, subjecting them to mental illnesses, physical illnesses. It takes longer, using frequency weapons than it would to just use a baseball bat or a gun or something. And the point is to get a no touch torture and no blood kill sort of thing, a bloodless kill. Nothing is bloodless. I mean, a kill is a kill, but this is about getting a bloodless kill. And, of course, the mentally vulnerable are the perfect people to do this to, because nobody's going to take it seriously. Who's going to take the word of somebody, who either has mental illnesses or has been diagnosed as mentally ill? Who's going to take them seriously? So they're the perfect candidates to experiment on. They're the perfect ones to abuse, to redline, for properties and shit. They're the perfect ones to start with. And we have to remember that the way psychiatry in Britain started in the first place was because of a military man called Colonel John Lees, who at the time was all about mental hygiene, and mental hygiene came from the Nazis. So there would be no surprise at all if military funding was behind, mental health as well. Quiet as it's kept, mental health is really about, mental health is still a good front organization, or a still good front, psychiatry is still a good arm for the military to experiment with numerous weapons and, social engineering and pharmaceuticals. The military is perfect for that. So it's, sorry, not the military, mental health is perfect for that. The mental health arm, the psychiatry arm is perfect, is a perfect avenue through which the military can, experiment, or the defense systems that they work with, the privately owned defense systems that they work with, the prison industrial pipeline and the mental health pipeline are the perfect places to experiment new technologies, new psychological warfare and social engineering, because nobody's going to listen to us. So that's it. I just wanted to clear up that being attacked on the brain, it doesn't negate attacks on other parts of the body. That's all I wanted to say. And yeah, it was a military man who started psychiatry in Britain, so most likely military funding is still going on behind the scenes in terms of experimenting on mentally ill people, and on, potentially on convicts as well, but who knows. I think it's mostly mentally vulnerable people that are being experimented on, because it's all military funding, so it makes sense. Anyway, that's my video. I love you guys. Take care. Bye. Sorry.